All right, good afternoon. This is Lucky Links. This is the first time I've done this. I've never done a live YouTube video. So this is the first time I'm doing it. I've done live videos on my other channels, and for those of you who don't know and who aren't in them, I have several Facebook groups that I do this with occasionally, and I'm going to be doing live videos more often. I have a group called Mexican Lottery and Magic. I have a Facebook group called Wild Ass Cartomancy. I have a Facebook group called Psychic Power, the Spooky Stuff, and I have one called Lucky Links Fortune Dice. But this one, this one I'm doing, okay, so like all this stuff's popping up. Okay, this is the first time I'm doing YouTube Live. I actually came on because I wanted to tell you guys that I am going to be doing more live videos. I'm going to be doing some YouTube live videos where I actually do readings for folks. I'm going to be doing giveaways. I'm going to be doing some books now. I'm going to be writing some books, some guides on how to do stuff. And then I'm going to be giving those away, and I'm going to be doing lots of bigger courses, and I'm going to have lots more to offer. So I'm about to expand my business offerings and my educational offerings and just the stuff that you guys have access to so much more, because in the time that I've had this YouTube channel, I've learned that people are very hungry for information on this stuff. So really, I'm asking your help right now, if you guys can help me. If it's possible, what can you guys tell me about what's your wish, what it is that you want? And by that I mean, what's the thing that you would like to learn more about? What's the thing that's causing you pain? Now this can be, if you're a professional psychic, that's fine. If you are not a professional psychic, that's fine too. What's your thing that you need help with in your life? Those of you who are readers, what is it that you'd like, what's that you need help with? What would you like to learn more about? Those of you who are just in the New Age stuff, or who are having problems with some of the concepts in the New Age stuff, what is it that you're having a problem with? What are the things that you'd like to learn? What are the things that you'd like to know more about? What are the things that you'd like to gain a deeper understanding of? And even if you're not related to all this, what are the big pain points in your life? What are the problems you've got in your life that you'd like solved? And if you could get any problem solved, what would it be? Because I'm curious, because you guys are watching all the time. I'm always talking to you guys, and sometimes you guys write me, well, I want to know what more you guys have to tell me about what it is that you'd like to learn about divination, or about psychic phenomena, or about the New Age stuff, or about ghosts or spirits, or whatever it is in this arena. And what you can tell me about that, because like I said, I'm going to be writing some books for people. People keep asking me, why did you write some books? Well, I'm going to be writing some books, and I'm going to be giving a lot of them away as PDFs, and I'm going to be doing a lot of other stuff. So I just want to know from you guys, what is it that you'd like to learn? What is it that you want? What is it in this arena, in this area, the reasons that you watch these? What is it that you want? Now, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is to please hit like on these, to please share these videos, let everyone know about them, and if you haven't, subscribe to this channel, and then subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button so you know when I'm doing these things, and then you know when new videos come up. Okay, so hit like, hit love, subscribe, and share these videos everywhere you can. That's what I'm asking of you guys. I do my best to give you guys as much value as I can, and like I've said a million times, I'm trying to teach people things that I wish someone would have told me when I started out. So all I'm asking you guys is to share the love, share it around, let other people know, let other people become aware of it. So share it in your Facebook group, share it, subscribe, all that stuff. And if you guys want to become part of my groups on Facebook, I've got Mexican Lotteria Magic, I've got one that's Psychic Power, the Spooky Stuff, I've got one that's a Wild Ass Cartomancy, and one that's Lucky Links Fortune Dice. How can I connect with the lady who previously owned my house? I know she's here because I feel her. Okay, now this is a really interesting thing. This is a subject that maybe I should start to address. This is, people want to talk about spirit communication. It's tricky. It's really tricky. You really got to get yourself out of the way, and be aware in these situations that sometimes multiple things overlap, and that sometimes you can think that you're talking to one thing and then it overlaps with something else you're speaking to. So maybe that's something that I'll address. a little in future things. It's a tricky subject. I would sit down and ask her what she wants. What is it that you want? If you feel her there, if you feel she may want something, maybe a spirit who is a ghost. She may just want to communicate something to you. To let you say, hey, what is it you like? And the trick is can you hear her or see her or get whatever impression, and then hear her clearly, and then can you give it to her? That's the problem. Is that sometimes they're telling us very clearly, but people don't know what to do, and sometimes that takes someone with a little more experience to intervene in those cases, and that's okay. But I'd like to know so just like that, I'd like to go what you guys want to know, what you guys want to learn, what I can show you guys, and what else. So again, I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm going to be doing some live readings for people, really quick ones. I am going to be doing some giveaways, books. I'm going to be giving away some readings, all to grow this station even bigger, because I think it's time that this all goes. She scares one of your bunnies in the middle of the night. Well, that is one thing I will say, is that animals are a lot more sensitive to this sort of thing than humans are, because they don't have. I used to have a dog that would sit there and he would watch stuff going around the house that no one else could see. I knew he was watching spirit stuff. And then my pit bull Jack, the one that you guys have seen in my videos, he used to he would see things. I had a client once that came in with something that came in with her, and he walked around her in a circle, looking at. He was like this. He was like looking at her in a circle because there's something came in with her. Animals are very sensitive, and children are very sensitive to this stuff too. And it can be very confusing in this case, by the way, with children. Let me mention, it can be very confusing for children because children can see, hear, feel stuff, and then what's very confusing is that adults don't see it, hear it, and feel it, and then they say, oh, you're all imagining it, and that teaches kids from an early age to not trust their intuition, which is kind of difficult. So okay, so I'm sitting here on the ground in front of this rose bush with my shoes off, and I'm saying, hey, I'm going to be doing more live videos. Share, like, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can know when, and maybe I'll even see if I can figure out some interviews. I think also I might be doing some podcasts. So big plans for expansion in the next year, and I'd like to take this moment to thank you all for all of the stuff that you guys have contributed, liked, to help make this channel grow. And I'd like to show my appreciation by, like I said, I'm going to be giving a lot more away. I'm going to be showing you guys a lot more stuff, and I'm going to be growing this much, much bigger. And I'm going to be teaching some bigger courses, and I'm going to have some way to share that all with you through here and through the other sources. So join my Facebook groups if you haven't. Find me. You can find me on Facebook too. Lucky Links. Let me know you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I can hook up with you there. Thank you to everyone. Someone said that your children, your daughter was 5 when she first, and she would see her, and then cats watch some. Cats live in 2 different places at once. I'm gonna tell you, cats live in a couple of different places at once. They are never, they're 1 foot in the other world. That's the neat thing about cats. Okay, so anyway, so animals see all that stuff. So the bunny is probably seeing her, and the bunny may be sensing some other stuff too. The bunny may actually be sensing what state she's in. So if she's agitated, the bunny may be feeling it. See, so the trick is that can you feel it? Can you sense it? You got to put yourself in a really calm state. What happens is we work very much to shut those things off. Remember this: the world is. There are a lot more dead than living in this world. All right, so the whole world we're living in is a cemetery. On every inch of this place we live, someone has died. All right, so that's it. Just introducing the new live video. I try it. I've never done this before. Crystal ball readings. Okay, cool. I think what I was planning on doing in my Psychic Power, the spooky stuff, Psychic Power Facebook group, I'm going to do some crystal ball readings live. So you guys get to see me go in a weird trance and say all sorts of strange things. that I then have to interpret for you. I am going to set it up. Isabel, how often will the lives be? I'm going to set it up. I think I'm going to set up a time here. This lovely rose bush was looking all nice, and the sun wasn't too bright here, so I thought it's like 90 degrees here in California right now, and so anyway, I'm going to share more information with you guys, more stuff, more of my experiences. A lot of the stuff that I've done in regards to spirit, and this is why I limit some of the stuff. A lot of the stuff that I've personally experienced in relation to spirits, I can't necessarily share with folks. It is part of some of the practices that I've done. But I used to actually, my first YouTube channel I used to take people into graveyards and show them the haunted graveyards on my YouTube channel. That was a while ago. That was how I got my start on YouTube and how I started playing around with it. So there were all these haunted cemeteries in Chicago, and they were very famous. And I used to take my camera in to the cemetery and show people the haunted cemeteries and the mausoleums, Rose Hill Mausoleum, Bachelor's Grove, which is one of the most haunted places in the world. I have a lot of experience with that stuff, but you have to be careful, because what happens is if people aren't experienced with spirits, then stuff can happen. You can be affected physically in a negative way. So I'm all for talking about this stuff a little bit more, but I'm also interested in the concern and the safety of folks who try this stuff. Don't just go barreling into a cemetery and act like you own it. And sometimes these paranormal people, I see them like run around throwing holy water and stomping on graves and acting like they own the place. It's like, that is the realm of the dead, not of the living. Show more respect. Anyway, so hit like. Everybody hit like. Everybody who's watching this, hit like. Hit lots of loves. Share it. Let everyone know. Please subscribe. Give me lots of love, and I'll give you guys lots of love back. And like I said, I'm going to give you a lot more. I'm going to give you guys a lot more value stuff coming your way, and I'm gonna play around with this a lot and build this a lot bigger. So I love that you guys have subscribed to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when the new ones come out. And I'm glad you guys are hanging out here with me. My arm's getting tired, so I'm gonna stop this, but I will set it up where I don't have to hold my arm up next time, and maybe I'll do some readings right here in front of this rose bush or somewhere else. So you guys have a fantastic weekend. I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do, and I will talk to you soon about